Greetings everybody, Nick DiVirgilio here, and today we're going to spend some time with the amazing new Yamaha DM3 digital mixer. When you see or hear the word compact next to the word mixer, the first thought is probably that the mixer is limited in what it can do. Maybe there's compromises made in functionality and sound quality. Well, this compact mixer turns that thinking on its head. This little mixer is incredibly powerful. It has tons of pro features, fantastic sound, it's easy to use and navigate, and it comes in with an extremely competitive price point. So if you're in the market for a rock-solid mixer that can handle just about anything you throw at it, then this Yamaha DM3 may be exactly what you've been looking for. Before I go into some details and show you around this mixer a little bit, let's first talk about who this mixer is for. This mixer would be perfect for streaming, corporate events, definitely houses of worship, live events where you need something streamlined with an easy setup and teardown, music production and recording, and if you're a band traveling around playing shows and 16 analog inputs is enough for you, then this DM3 is a fantastic option. It can handle so many things and it's small, compact, and even rack mountable. With all that being said, let me take you through some of the features of the DM3. This mixer comes in two versions, the DM3 Standard, which is what I have in front of me right now, and also the DM3D. Now the D stands for Dante. A mixer of this size and price that comes with Dante as an option is pretty darn impressive. These mixers run at 96K, which is best in class, though you do have an option of going down to 48K if you need to. The screen is super cool. It's a 9-inch capacitive touchscreen. Beautiful colors that can easily be adjusted. Now let me show you how easy it is to do that. On the top of the screen, there's something that looks like a little gear icon. When you press that, that's the settings. I'm gonna hit the brightness, and anything I wanna change, I can just use my finger to make the adjustment. So I can turn the screen brightness down, the panel brightness down. You can see the on and off buttons here. The brightness of those is turning down and back up. So just press what you wanna change, like the screen brightness, and make the adjustments. Now, if you wanna get back to the home screen, there's two ways to do this. There's multiple ways to do everything on this console. There's a little home icon where you can go back to the home screen that way. Or there's the big blue home button right on the console itself, which will always take you back to the home screen. Now you can make changes in any setting within any of the parameters with the touch and turn knob or your finger. So say you want to make an EQ change. Just grab it and move it around however you want. Simple as that. Or again, use the knob. Adjust the high pass filter. You can go back to the EQ and adjust any of the elements of the EQ, the Q, the frequency, any of that kind of stuff. It's super simple. Same with any of the dynamics. Up and down with the turn knob, change it with your finger. So you can go in and out of any element inside this mixer and make the adjustments super fast. On the back of the console, there's 16 analog preamps. The console comes with 8 outputs with low latency. There's multiple ways to record and stream with this console. The console comes with an 18x18 USB interface from the USB to host port, which is right on the back of the console here. There's the 16x16 Dante interface if you get the DMD3. There's also 2x2 recording directly to a USB drive, which is right here on the top right of the console. There's 18 different effects on board this console. To get to the effects page, it's very simple. Just hit it right over here. Now, any adjustments you want to make, do it with your finger like I showed you before, or use the touch and turn knob. If you want to change the effects, the icon right here, you press it, this great page comes up, and you can pick any one of the effects you want. You can scroll down to the other ones. There's chorus, flange, phasers, pitching effects, all kinds of delays, and of course, all kinds of reverbs. To get back out to the home page, multiple ways to do it. You can just hit the X, hit the home button there, or again, hit the home button directly on the console. There's all kinds of fantastic EQ options on the DM3 console, parametric EQs. Now, like I showed you earlier, you easily change the EQ of any channel you're on. Pick the channel, right? A lot of these EQs are flat because there hasn't been any changes made, but if I want to turn up that particular frequency like that, I can change the Q pretty simply. Frequency, just press that, move it back and forth. Again, do it with my finger, adjust it all over the place. You can quickly adjust the EQ in no time with this console. There's a nice graphic EQ on the output. Just hit the output button. You'll see the graphic EQ right there. Again, pick whatever you want to do. Adjust it with your finger right on the touch screen or the touch and turn knob, just like that. So you can quickly and easily adjust the front of house, your stereo mix, right there on the graphic EQ. Of course, there's dynamics such as compression and gates, which you can easily add to each channel and the 2-bus. So really, the DM3 has everything you need to dial in a fantastic sound. and you could save your setup as a scene and instantly recall it. In fact, anything you adjust, the console remembers it immediately. So I'm on bank 1 through 8 right now. These faders, by the way, feel really smooth. They're very easy to move and adjust. Get your faders set wherever you want. Now go to bank 9 through 16. You'll see the faders move, but the adjustments that I made on faders 1 through 8 don't get lost. They're still there. The same with the effects and monitor section. The faders stay where you put them, output, and so on. There's even a couple of custom buttons right here on the bottom to set however you choose. And you also have 6 user-defined keys on the bottom right of the console. I mentioned scenes just a second ago. Well, Yamaha has set up the console with some quick pro presets to help get you started. These are not only mic presets, but scene presets for multiple different applications. To get to those scenes, you just press the top left, use your touch and turn knob, and you can see all the scenes that come in the console. So things like rock band, jazz combo, video meeting, karaoke, a few things like this just to kind of get you in the ballpark. This could save you a lot of time when you show up at a gig and it's a new venue. You can have a scene ready to go and it will save you a lot of time. To get to that scene, once you find which one you want, just press down on the touch and turn knob and that scene shows up. Then go to the home page to dial in your settings. There's room for 100 different scenes within the DM3. Bank A. You have 99 in Bank A, just like that, and also 99 in Bank B. If you're traveling around with your band and you're going in and out of different clubs, and say you're going to go back to that club later on in the future to do another gig, well, you can save that scene within the console, and when you get back to that venue, recall the scene, and everything's there waiting for you. It'll save you a ton of time in setup. You can also remotely control a variety of DAW software suites with the DM3. But Yamaha also wanted to provide a full ecosystem for you, so this console ships with Cubase AI, which is a very nice DAW. There's also 4 other sets of software that are all free downloads. Now they're worth mentioning because they give you the ability to control the mixer from an iPad or phone. The front of house engineer can walk around the venue and adjust the stage mix. The band can adjust their own monitor mixes right from phones or a pad. And from the player's perspective, to have the control over your own mix without having to flag down the monitor engineer and go, hey, turn up the lead vocal, a more hi-hat or anything like that, it's one of the greatest inventions ever for a live performer. The DM3 can make all of that happen. To round it all out, the mixer weighs only 14 pounds. It's easy to set up for a permanent installation, and it's just as easy to put in a rack and take it out on the road. The DM3 is a multifaceted little mixer that makes it easy to build a mix in any situation and bring pristine, high-quality sound for both the audience and whomever is performing. It's really all in there. Now, this was not a complete deep dive, obviously, into this amazing mixer, and you may want to get even more details on it. Well, the place to do that is at Sweetwater.com, and of course, with the super knowledgeable Sweetwater sales engineers. They are experts and they will help you find exactly what you're looking for. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, everybody. I'm Nick DiVirgilio. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click right here for more videos just like this one, or go to Sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs.